Hey, everybody. Can anybody hear me? Oh, so we have some comments here. Hi, Ma'am Pulga, Jasmine Pulga. Hi, Ma'am Judy and Sir Kenji. Good evening. Also, from Ruby Lorania. Good evening, Ma'am Sir. I'm excited. That's great. Okay, so welcome to 2020. By the way, I'm wondering if anybody can hear me. I feel so stupid. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Okay. Kenji, where are you? Anyway, so welcome to Virtual Assistant University and welcome to 2022. And right now we're launching our batch 15. This is a big deal because not so long ago when we started Virtual Assistant University in 2019, obviously that was batch 1 and now we're here in 2022. We have, you know, and we've had enrollments for like over 8,000 people. And like this is such an exciting time. So 2022 hopefully is going to be a great year. Oh, okay. So they can hear me. Yerlin says good evening. And Rue, I don't know why I don't like the fact that I'm not in the admin part of this because I can't you know highlight the comments for some reason. Anyway, let me welcome my co-host Kenji. Batch 16 na pala. Oh my gosh. I keep
Hey
forgetting.
Miss, good evening
I keep
po.
forgetting. I don't like to be in the guest part. It's so difficult, by the way. So can you please help me with that? Anyway,
Yes.
so batch 16 pala. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. So basically, just a little bit of an overview um, about our company and who I am and like what we're here for. So my name is Judy Ralias and I'm in Cebu. Honestly, I'm in a hotel because there was a huge typhoon, the past 3 weeks, and I'm just trying to get by. So if I get exited on this, please don't be offended. And I started this company, which is a virtual assistant outsourcing company, um, 11 years ago. And so it's a big deal because literally we survived. Like it's amazing to think about. Um, we're qualified to train virtual assistants because not only have we been in this industry for so long, like longer than a lot of people in the same space, but also that we've survived this long, and also because we're not just working as virtual assistants, but we're literally hiring our own people. Like I myself, I manage virtual assistants as well. I have more than 20 in my own team or teams. But also we have hundreds of VAs who we've trained, and we've placed hundreds of VAs to clients. And we know what clients are looking for and what entrepreneurs are looking for. So that's why we're in that unique space where we can really contribute, to the knowledge of people who are starting out. When I started in this space, I was not so lucky because it was still so new and nobody really taught me the ropes. And I got into a lot of scams. And that's really why, I'm here, because before I used to think if there was a company who would help me out, identify who are good clients, identify what to do honestly, and teach me the ropes, then I would sign up. Because honestly, my dream was just really to work from home. And 11 years later, you know, somehow we're here. We have this company, we're helping other people, and hopefully you'll be one of those people. So, let me introduce my co host, Kenji Tindok. He was part of our batch three. I personally was so impressed with him that after his training, I offered him a job. He's just a very, talented and brilliant um, student in virtual assistant university, and now he's been working in the company um, for quite some time, right? Like 1.5 years.
Yes po.
Yes, and so now he's doing marketing, like one of the marketing officers in VAU, and so he's going to be my co-host. And to get the ball rolling, he's going to start to explain about, you know, what you can expect, what's inside Virtual Assistant University, and like the dynamics when it comes to like study now, pay later, how to join, like payments, etc. By the way, my hair is so bad. By the way, for those who have questions, you can raise those questions at any time in the chat. Okay. So please, you know, and also we have an ongoing game where if you like share this and tag your friends, like for the most tags, in the comments, then we will actually give you a prize of 500 pesos. It's like an ongoing game.
Yes.
So tag away. Think about those friends who you think will be interested, especially people who are struggling to get a home-based job, who have kids and would really benefit from a home-based job, friends who are jobless, who have no like contribution to the world, and also like people who want to earn above average compensation from wherever they are. The cool thing about being a virtual assistant is not only do you have the freedom to, live your life while working and surviving, but you're actually paid better than the people in the office. So, anyway, let's go ahead, Kenji, and discuss.
Yan. Okay. Thank you po, me. So, let me just share my screen. So, wait lang po. Okay. Yan. So, again po, good evening and yan, Happy New Year po. I guess hindi pa naman ganun ka-late. So, welcome po to Virtual Assistant University. Again po, my name is Kenji. Yan, one of the marketing officer here at Virtual Assistant University. So, ayan. So, here's our website. So, sa mga interested na mag-visit, so pwede nyong puntahan yung join.virtualassistant.university. Okay? So, ayan. So, do you want to be a virtual assistant earning in dollars kahit nasa bahay lang yan? Na-miss ko sabihin yon. So, ano ba yung freelancing? Paano ba magsimula? Ano ba yung mga kailangan ko to start my journey and ano ba yung mga skills na in demand ngayon? So, ilan lang yan sa mga questions ninyo na definitely i-address natin during our training. Oops. Yan. So, about Virtual Assistant University, so it is a training platform owned by Virtualasting where it aims to provide virtual assistant training for those who need to learn virtual assistant skills and for those who want to upgrade their skills as a AVA. So, yun nga, as mentioned ni Miss Judy kanina, so we're a training platform owned by Virtualasting. So, in this training, you will learn 20 virtual assistant skills that will last for 3 to 5 weeks. Yan. So, either newbie ka man or gusto mo lang mag-upskill. So, yan. Welcome na welcome ka dito sa training natin. So, ano-ano ba yung coverage ng training natin? So, ayan. So, we have here introduction to virtual assistant careers, lead generation, content marketing, affiliate marketing, email marketing, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, and IGTV, real estate marketing, Facebook ads, WordPress, e-commerce, automations with Zapier and IFTTT, Pinterest marketing, chatbot creation, video editing, ClickFunnels and funnel building, SEO or search engine optimization, copywriting, prospecting leads, and lastly, virtual assistant interview tips and proper etiquette. Yan. So now our guarantee, Virtual Assistant University will help you make your freelancing home-based virtual assistant dreams come true by molding you to become the kind of VA that clients love. So, syempre, aside sa mga technical skills na pwede nating matutunan dito sa training, so syempre, i-build up din natin yung mga soft skills na tinatawag. Yan. So, now regarding naman sa ating pricing. So, before, yan, china-charge natin to for 2,000 pesos each. So, kung makikita ninyo yung 20 courses natin kanina, so, ang value nun is 2,000 pesos yon each. But now, ino-offer lang natin tong 20 courses natin for only 7,999. Pero, syempre, I know may iba sa atin na syempre hindi agad-agad kayang makapag-provide ng one-time payment lang na 7,999. Kaya naman meron tayong program which is the Study Now Pay Later program para matulungan kayo. So, study now, syempre magte-train ka ngayon and then yung payment is later na after the training. So, ano-ano ba yung guidelines natin? So, open siya to all Filipino nationals ages 18 years and older. And again, limited lang yung slots natin na allotted for this program. And again, this program will last for 5 weeks. So, later tayo dito sa registration. Dito muna tayo sa payment terms. Since yun nga, syempre, we have to make sure na papasok din sa inyo or okay din yung magiging terms para sa inyo. So, syempre, dahil 7,999, di natin yun ibibigay ng one-time payment lang. So, first, syempre, ang collection natin is after the training na. And ang collection natin is every 15th and 30th of the month. Since yun nga, mostly naman sa atin ay yan, sumisweldo kinsenas katapusan. And dahil ang payment natin is every 15th and 30th, parang mahahati siya into 4 payment. So, imagine niyo yun, nagkaroon kayo ng parang additional 2 months para mabayaran siya. Okay? And yan, next is yan, ito, pinakagusto ko rin to kasi kung makakuha kayo ng client sa under virtual lasting, so i-refund namin yung payment niyo after 6 months of employment. So imagine niyo yun, nagkaroon na kayo ng free na training, nagkaroon pa kayo ng client, di ba? And yan, meron na palang next, syempre, hindi mawala ang promo. So kung magbabayad kayo, syempre, on or before the start of our training, so ang start ng training natin ay, kailan nga ba? Feb 1. Ayan. So, kung magbabayad kayo on or before Feb 1, so ang kailangan nyo na lang bayaran is 3,999. So, na-less siya na 50%. Diba? So, ayan, sa mga interested to avail ng ating promo, so ito yung ating payment channel. So, we have your BPI, BDO, Union Bank, GCash, Paymaya, Coins.ph, Cebuana Luwilier, Palawan, and M. Luwilier. Para sa mga gustong magbayad via debit or credit card, pwede nyong i-click itong link na makikita ninyo dito, yung buy now. And automatic na siya na discounted. So, 3,999. But meron lang additional na charge si PayPal. Pero hindi na sa amin kasi yun. So, service charge na nila yun. Now, regarding sa ating mga form. Okay? So, yan para ma-access yung ating registration form. Pwede nyo i-visit yung description part nitong ating live stream. So, direct na yun sa ating registration form. O kaya naman i-visit nyo yung aming website. Again, join.virtualassistant.university. And, ayan, may makikita kayo dyan na, ayan, enroll now. Tsaka, yan, tong click here. So, i-click nyo lang yan. Yan. So, mapupunta kayo sa ating registration form and reminder lang after ninyo before kayo mag-fill up sa ating form, so meron tayong requirements. So, ito yung 2 valid IDs, proof of residency, and 3 signature specimen. Since yun nga, mag-enroll tayo for the Study Now Pay Later program. And expect nyo na po na after ninyo mag-fill up dito sa form, may marireceive po kayo na email confirmation galing sa amin. Okay? So, yan. Again po, sa mga interested na mag-enroll or gusto nila i-visit yung aming website, so pwede nyo puntahan na ang join.virtualassistant.university. Yun po.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Kenji. So, today's topic, and truly why we're here, if you would recall the cover of this live stream, there's this question, and we always ask it when we have this kind of live stream when we're launching, and it is, worth it ba mag-enroll sa VAU? Obviously, we would say that it's worth it kasi kami ang gumawa ng training. But allow us to show you, the evidence as to why it's worth it. And also the reason why a lot of our trainees have said it's worth it. So anyway, um, let's, oh, by the way, Kenji, have you, so, um, okay. So the first thing really is, what's the reason why it's worth it? Number one.
Okay, so first po, yan, we have here our own learning management platform.
All right. So, what exactly is a learning management platform? It means that we're not just going to randomly like give you a Word document and would say, like, this is it. And like, point to you the links and things like that. We've really established a platform where it's the central platform where, you log on. So, Kenji, would you please show them what
Okay,
the what the platform looks like once they
okay.
sign up? Mhm.
Yan. So, yun yung isa sa advantage. Siyempre, meron tayong sariling, yun nga, learning management platform. So, nandito na lahat. Hindi na siya, like, yun nga, kalat-kalat kung saan-saan kayo pupunta. So, dito, yan, may kita nyo na yung ating mga courses. So, siyempre, once na nag-sign up kayo, magkakaroon kayo ng unique na username and password ninyo na kayo lang talaga yung makaka-access. So, tulad po dito, yan. So, ma-access nyo na yung ating training video. Meron pa po tayo ditong guide and yan. So, syempre yung mga task na gagawin natin, dito na lang din natin siya ipapasa. And isa pa sa maganda dyan is once na nag-decide ka, syempre na magsistay ka dito sa amin, magiging lifetime talaga yung access mo dito. So, every time na may nakalimutan ka, you can go back sa mga lesson natin or sa mga task na ginawa ninyo. Yun po.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Kenji. So that's for the learning management platform. It makes it very easy for you to like understand the chronology of like the whole thing, and it really organizes things. So that's the first thing. And obviously, like there's so many like lessons, but on top of it, we've made sure to organize it. Okay, so what's number two, Kenj?
Okay. Next po, yan, WordPress hosting will be provided for your portfolio.
All right. So why exactly is this a big deal? Um, for two reasons. The first thing is we make sure to provide you with a hosting because if you notice, like we read out what you're going to be expecting, what you'll be learning. One of those things is, building websites, right? The thing about it is if we don't provide you with hosting, you're going to have a hard time. I mean, I'm not saying that it's so difficult, but then it's going to be like it's going to take some time. Like you'll still have to sign up, you'll need to have a credit card for those who don't have a credit card, or for those who don't have a debit card. That's going to be like an uphill battle. So we prepare that in advance. So and really make sure that everybody is able to have access and able to immediately practice. And most of all, your portfolio is going to be hosted on this, like on the WordPress hosting. The second thing is the fact that you only pay, the amount, that we were discussing about the training, whether you do the study now pay later, or if you got it on promo 3,999, your hosting is going to be lifetime. And that's a big deal because hosting is quite expensive when you have a website and you host it. um, it could rack up, like the domain is around $20 per year, and for hosting it could be like 100 to $200 in a year. So dyan pa lang you are already like bayad na. You get what I mean? So
Yes.
like you've already like surpassed if it's like sulit ba or not. Yeah.
Yan.
What else
Okay.
can?
Next po, yan, attentive support team.
Right. So Kenj, can you tell us about that? I mean,
Yes po.
you were a trainee as well, and you were in
Yeah.
batch three. What was your experience with our team?
Yes. So, yun nga, part ako ng batch 3 and nakakatuwa kasi hindi ko ina-expect na parang basta training lang siya. Na hindi ako makakuha ng support kasi kung ma-observe natin yan once tayo dito. So, like, pwede talaga tayo makipag-interact dun sa coaches natin kasi hindi tayo mahihiya mag-ask ng iba't ibang questions regarding sa mga gagawin nating task or sa mga lesson na tinakel natin. So, yun yung maganda kasi hindi natatapos yung support na makukuha natin dito actually kahit matapos na yung training natin. And isa rin yung sa pinaka nakita kong mahalaga talaga yung pagbibigay ng feedback. Yan, syempre actually uh, pwedeng-pwede ka mag-reach out anytime if ever na yun nga magka-problem ka or hingi ka lang ng konting advice. So, sir, ano po ba sa tingin niyo yung nagawa ko? So, okay ba siya? Ganito. So, yun yung pinaka-importante din kasi sa lahat. And yun, pagdating naman sa employment, actually, okay din kasi talagang i-assist ka pa rin. Yan, kahit nagkaroon ka na ng client. So, yun po.
Right. Okay. What's next, Kenj?
Okay. Next po, yan, daily life coaching.
Okay. So why is this a big deal? So obviously, there's so many trainings out there in the world. Um, the thing about it is, most of the trainings are even more expensive than ours and don't have, like a robust curriculum that has like all those coverage. But the most, like, I guess the best thing about this training is that we have this thing called daily life coaching. It's a big deal because I noticed, and when I designed this training, I really wanted it to be this way because I've already bought so many like webinars myself or mga training and all that. And I never finish it, honestly, kasi nabobore ako, or like I feel like I'm just talking to like it's like being trained by a YouTube video, and like
Yes.
there's no way that I could talk to that person. And I feel like, what? Para siyang like this hypothetical person, and like for some reason I can't even ask a question like, I didn't understand, can you repeat that? But it's so different here because we try to make it as like understandable as possible, as as I guess like holistic as possible, because there are people who are able to understand things when you explain it in Tagalog. I personally don't, I'm not very good in Tagalog. So, but I try, like in my modules, you'll be able to hear my very cringy Tagalog. But the cool thing is, our coaches are very good in Tagalog. So
Yeah.
you'll be able to really ask, like, what does she mean by that? Or like, sometimes we can't express it in English, or maybe I won't understand it. But then in the daily life coaching, I've really hired excellent people to be coaches in Virtual Assistant University. They've gone through your exact training. So you can't really say like, oh, you're just saying that because you're not nahihirapan, because they also went through it just like you. So they'll be able to, help you through it. And every day by 9 p.m., that's the daily live coaching. Now, let's say if you're not available at 9 p.m., that's okay because you can like do the replay. But I would really suggest for you to be in the daily live coaching because at that time you'll have a Zoom call with not just the coaches, but also everybody. So you'll be able to interact with your classmates. It's like this really lively uh, interaction. It's interact like it's obviously it's interactive and you'll be able to really like uh you know reiterate if you understood certain concepts. So I think this is one of the best highlights, to be honest, why it's worth it. So we have a comment here by Marjorie Discepeda, and she says, hello po, excited na po ako sa training. That's great. And sabi ni Riz Mondehar, hi Miss Judy and Sir
Ay
Kenji.
po.
Hi Riz. Okay. So what's the next thing, Kenji?
Next po, ayan, practice-based approach.
All right. So practice-based approach, what exactly does this mean? Honestly, I'm in the camp of people who believe that you have to do something so that you can really learn it. And I don't know with you, but how many times have we gone through trainings and it was all in theory, right? Like, and when masaba ka na with the client, you will feel like, yeah, we discussed it, but then when you actually do the practice, you will feel like, sorry, oh my gosh, I was lost for a little bit.
Yes po.
As I mentioned, the internet here is so spotty. So I liken it to, let's say, what if I trained to be a doctor, to be an OBGYN, and I'm supposed to be magpanganak ng mga mothers. What if I only listened to it in theory in school and then one day ako, our neighbor needs to give birth and like I just have to do it or something? And can you imagine? You won't be able to, I don't know. I was just listening to the video, but I didn't really, and then they would say like, but you're a doctor though, you should know. But I just listened to a video. So so it's so hard. And that's the reason why we really make sure that whatever we teach on our modules, we make sure that you do them so that you will have that confidence and you'll have that experience so that when you have clients, you will really be able to deliver. Our training is designed not just so that you can have a certificate that you'll be proud of and you'll post in your study room or whatever it is, but this training is going to equip you to be that person who can really do things for your client, who is able to deliver, who's able to achieve things. It's not just a piece of paper or like a formality sake that you have a training. And that's why we have this practice based approach. Okay. Literally, all of our graduates, um, you won't be able to graduate if you didn't do anything. If you just like watch the videos, you won't be able to graduate. So I just have a warning there. Don't be lazy. Do the activities because that's the basis of how you'll graduate. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So what's next?
Okay, next po. Yan. So, supporting community. And, yun po. Sige po. Explain ko po. So, hindi lang natatapos sa mga coaches yan, syempre, yung support na makukuha natin. But, pati na rin sa community na meron tayo. So, yun yung isa din sa pinakagusto ko. Kasi, talaga nagbi-build tayo ng community dito. And imagine from batch 1. So, ngayon batch 16 na tayo, 'di ba? So, napakalayo and hindi pa rin napuputol yung communication ng mga batchmates natin, ganun. So, yun yung maganda. And isa pa doon is advantage din ng pag-join sa ano natin sa mga live natin na session. So, yun nga, pwede kayo makipag-interact sa kanila and makapag ask din ng question. So, yun. And nakakatuwa din kasi yung ibang batch, actually, yan, nagtutulungan sila ng kanila. Yan, lalo na sa paggagawa ng task. Yan, kung may isang marunong tapos yan, may mga hindi pa maka-catch up ng ayos. So, mga willing yan, tumulong yung mga yan. And dahil doon, napapractice natin siya sa training, nadadala na natin siya sa mismong pag nasa work na tayo kahit hindi natin kailangan humingi ng tulong. Actually, may mga magsisend dyan ng mga tao na, guys, baka kailangan niyo itong ganito, ganyan. May mga tips yan. So, sila na mismo nagbibigay. Yun po.
To be honest, Kenj, I get really jealous because you went through that. I'm not kidding. Kasi, ewan ko kung it's just my colds, pero naiiyak ako. Like, it's my colds. I think it's my colds.
Mm, yes.
But, like, I remember na sa time when I started, ang swapang-swapang ng lahat ng tao. Nobody
Yes.
will help you talaga.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to ask na, uy, where did you get your home-based job? Or like, ay, paano ba yan? Ano ba yung SEO? Ay, ano ba yung ano? Like, what's a funnel? Parang the friends that you know who are working from home at that time, they'll be like, basta i-google mo, wag mo akong anuhin. Parang
Yes.
ganon.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really will help you. And but then like because we've cultivated this training, because there's so many trainings where you don't get to interact with all the other trainees, right? Like you just buy the package, you'll
Yes.
just get the videos, and that's it. But here is we would really like to foster a sense of community because tayo-tayo lang naman ang magtutulungan, right? And we've
Yeah.
also seen that with the people who really like go through the batch trainings, that's why, we really encourage people, although like they're self-paced, definitely, and you can also take advantage of the community. But with the batch training, you literally will have classmates who will help you and pull you, upwards, who will like encourage you na don't give up. Like I'm going to help you with your
Yes.
funnel. Let's do it. Things
Tapusin
like that. And
natin
I'm
to.
seeing so much like, diba? Like tapusin natin ang anong na-start natin. Because I'm not gonna lie, our training is not like a walk in the park. There's so many trainings now. You just watch a few videos and then like, just answer true or false. But that's not our training. Our training is really like you will really become a good VA, an excellent one after it. So, and so many people get overwhelmed kahit sa first day pa lang. Parang, oh my God, kaya ko ba to? But then because they can see other people like, kaya nila. And then other people will be like, let's do it. Yung parang ganon. So I encourage you, by the way, to continue with that sense of community. It really makes your lives easier. To be honest, I'm seeing it. It's miraculous. I love it. And that's also the reason why we have very good like company dynamics, even with the VAs that, are already working with their clients. Everybody's still helping out with each other. So that's what I love most about this company. Yeah. All right, what's next?
Okay. Next po. Yan. In partnership with Virtual Lasting for clients.
All right. So, as I mentioned earlier on this live stream, I mentioned that I actually started Virtual Lasting first. I started the outsourcing company 11 years ago in 2011. Can you imagine 2011 is 11 years ago? It sounds like just a few years ago, to be honest. Sorry, I'm not feeling well. But I started the outsourcing back then. And like we've established ourselves, we have a steady ongoing flow of clients. And the cool thing about people who study in VAU is if you want to have access to jobs, then you'll actually have first dibs with virtual lasting clients. Actually, since we started our trainings, because we're just so impressed with the VAs that we train in Virtual Assistant University, I've committed to never hire people who have not gone through the training because even my own employees are from VAU. Honestly, no clue. So, exclusive na ano access. And another thing is, that's something so beneficial for you because the job market is just so hard right now. Like, to be honest, if you've gone through Upwork and all these other platforms, you're going to be noticed. And it's just really like here or like so many crazy amount of connects and like proposals sent and email sent, and then you still don't get a client. And then maybe you get a client and then you only work for like 1 month and then back to the drawing board again. And so it's not like that here, because here is we're going to be the one who's going to push you forward towards the clients. We're going to be the one who's going to submit your applications, your portfolios. We're going to talk you up. And let's say if your client decides to, let's say, drop the service. By the way, we only work with clients who intend to work with virtual lasting for an extended amount of time. So we won't have clients who will be like working with you for just 3 days or a week or a month. But like you'll have uh you know a more regular job, if I must say. But let's say if it didn't work out ultimately with that particular client, you don't have to worry, because unless if you were like terrible and you were mean and you were not you're not working well or something, and deceitful, deceitful and things like that, then we will actually provide you with another client. And so yeah, na naman. Okay. All right. And then what's the last thing, Kench?
Okay, so last po, yan. Free upscale training.
Right. So we have a free upskill training. So what does this mean? Let's say you've gone through virtual assistant university's modules already. If there are new trainings that are upcoming, and we do have those, we will give you free access at no extra charge. Okay. Um, Especially if you will be a virtual assistant here, you will have firsthand access to these trainings so that you can improve yourself, and so that like there's growth for you, there's opportunities for you. Okay. All right. So what's next, Genj?
Yan, so meron po tayo ditong guest. So, yan. So, i-share po niya yung naging experience niya with Virtual Assistant University. Yan. So, i-welcome po natin si um, Ma'am Justine from Batch 12. Good evening po.
Oh,
Hi. Good evening, Miss
wow.
Judy. Good
Uy,
evening,
ang
Sir
ganda mo,
Kenji.
Justin.
Ay, thank you po.
By the way,
Nag-ready po
Justin,
ako.
ang ganda mo, Justin. Ako, same lang pa yung face ko. Pero hindi na ako nag-duster. So, Justine is actually like, I'm shocked that you're here because I didn't know that you're the guest for tonight. But Justine is
Mhm.
actually working with me with our Molinos project. I've been brought on as a co-founder in a spice company, and I've hired 4 VAs to be part of the marketing team. And Justine is this amazing woman whose art is so good, and like, so I'm so impressed with her, and we brought her on, and I'm amazed that she's here to do the testimonial. Just to let you know, this is not a camera trick, and we're not like asking her to say nice things. So, Justine, you're free to say whatever you want and tell us how your experience was with batch 12.
Well, I actually found out about Virtual Assistant University from a classmate of mine because I'm still in school. So I was since we don't have face to face classes, we were looking for like things to do, job opportunities, things that we could do at home. So she shared with me that she became a virtual assistant. So I asked her how she did that, and I found out that she enrolled in the training in Virtual Assistant University. So naturally, my first question was, is it legit? Like, is it worth it? Is it real? And she vouched for it. She said that she learned so much from the training, and that was enough for me to enroll. So when I a few days into the training, I realized that even if I don't become a virtual assistant, what I've learned from the first few days is enough already to like for me to run my own social media business. Like I
Yes.
already learned so much even if I don't pursue becoming a virtual assistant, even if I don't get a client, which I'm very thankful that I did get a client. But it's more than enough talaga. And you learn so much from the training. It's not easy. Really, it's not easy. It takes up a lot of time, but then nothing worth learning comes easy. So I think that the training was worth it, and the time I spent learning, and also I learned how to edit videos, and I realized that it was really fun pala. I didn't know na I would enjoy it that much. So,
Really? Because you know what?
yeah.
I was actually so impressed with Justine's video because it was so like she's so such a vlogger. Parang day in my life, parang get ready with me. Parang ganon. Na pegs na
I
may pa
tried. I
ano,
tried.
may pabaybay pa siya ng itlog. Yung parang ganon. And I was like so impressed with this lady. That's the reason why we hired her. And I did not know that you did not used to like always do videos.
Yeah, it was actually my first time editing for like something real. The other is just like from my phone or like school presentations and stuff like that. But the vlog type, it was the first time that I did it.
That's so cool because that really brings me to that fact that so many people think of themselves one way, but then after the training, they realize that they're so talented in other ways, right?
Yeah, that's true. I never thought that I could do everything that I did with the training because it was, again, it wasn't easy.
Don't scare them, Justine.
It's not scary. It's worth it talaga. It's not scary. It's also good to push yourself, 'di ba?
What are your hala, nabuang na sa ako internet. My internet is like just so bad. Any other feedback about the training? What were your opinions about it? And if you have any thoughts for like the people who are thinking about joining.
Well, with the training, again, it's very informative. It's so worth it. And if ever you don't understand something with the pre-recorded videos, the Zoom calls are also very helpful. That's every night at 9. Is it still at 9? But yeah,
Yes.
and Sir Ursi and Sir Neil are always there to answer all of our questions, and they're going to demonstrate if ever we don't understand something, which is very helpful talaga kasi it's easier talaga if someone shows you how to do it, right? So, yeah, and after I graduated, I really felt na I was like a new person. I learned
Really?
so much talaga. Yeah. I learned so much na I never thought that I could do all of that. I thought that I thought that I have to be a graduate of an advertising course or something. But this one, I can say from based on my experience that it's it's close to that. It's comparable to that. I'm sure it's not the same thing, but
It's
I
comparable to the thought that it's like it could be one of the more challenging semesters if it was in school.
yeah.
Kasi ang daming ginawa,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
right?
true. So,
Ang
if
daming
anyone
project.
watching is having, yeah, if anyone is having second thoughts about enrolling, or if it's legit, or if they're gonna get anything out of this, you're gonna get so much out of it, and it's gonna be so worth it, talaga.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Justine. I appreciate your presence here. We've had a long day. I know that you're working on so many things, and we even had a meeting earlier. Tapos parang, whoosh, like, ang ganda mo today. As in, where are you? Are you in your room?
I'm at home. No, I'm at home. This is actually my mom's art studio.
Oh, so 'di ba? That's why you have this like inclination with beautiful things because your mom is an artist pala.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, she actually
nice.
has an online business, and that's what I initially I enrolled to further that business online.
Oh, that's so cool. Please share it with me. Like, does
I will.
she create paintings and things like that?
She
Or
paints
what does she
pets, Miss Judy. She can paint
pets? Oh,
Fluffy.
please, paint Fluffy. I would like that. Also, Mama Cat.
Okay.
Okay, I have a lucky cat who I would
Mhm.
say is like the the cat that brought me millions. So, pero ano siya, like, pusang kalye siya, puspin, but like,
Mhm.
please, I will order. Okay,
I'll
all
I'll
right.
share the page with you, Miss Judy. Thank you so much.
I-chat mo ako, i-chat mo ko sa ano har sa rates, like ASAP agad, charot.
Yes, i-chat
So,
kita
meron kasi
agad.
mga comments. Ang mga comment ito, wow, may fans club ka, Kenj. Good evening, Ma'am Judy. Gwapo talaga ni Sir Kenji at Coach Neil from Batch 11. Ano, ano ba to
Tapos
si
na po
Margaret?
ang Christmas.
Wow! Parang nabamas ko. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Justine, for being
Thank you.
here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you po.
All right. Okay. Wow. And na-excite ako sa ano, ma-paint si Fluffy at saka si Mama Cat. Gusto ko talaga
Yes.
ma-paint mo sila. Parang
Nakakamiss si Fluffy kahit hindi siya namamansin.
oh my gosh. Ang taba-taba niya. I'll show you some videos na latest. Parang alam talaga ng nanay ko how to pataba the cats.
Yeah.
Pero kung sa akin parang hindi siguro ako marunong. Anyway, okay. Anything else? Oh, by the way, guys, like we're not receiving a lot of questions, huh? Any other questions from our community here? By the way, while we're waiting for your additional questions, and you can still add your friends, by the way, and you still have a
Yes.
chance to win the prize because we're going to be announcing the winner by next Wednesday. So tag as many as you can, like 20, 50, 100. If you win the, like, if you can always like observe the comments and you can count. So compete among yourselves and you'll win
Yes.
the prize.
And if
Well,
kung
we
i-share nyo din po siya sa mga Facebook
yes,
group, so make sure nyo lang na i-share nyo siya sa mga like mga online jobs, yan, na related groups. So, para ma-qualify kayo.
yes, pwede din yan. Make it public so that we can see and count. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, while we're waiting for additional questions, and it's your chance to really like, um, oh, meron tayong comment from Katrin. I enrolled in self-paced program. Hiyang magtanong. Nahiya ka magtanong, Katrin? Ano ba yan? Oy, so ipa-contact natin 'to kay ano ha, kay Neil. Kasi may mga questions si Neil at saka si Ercy. Huwag kang mahiya, Katrin, kasi yung mga coaches, yung trabaho nila is to answer your questions. So,
Yes.
kung hindi ka mag-ask ng question, wala silang trabaho, di ba? Sayang naman. Di ba? Like, yun lang talaga yung job nila. So, please, ask questions, okay? Huwag kang mahiya kasi the goal really is, you know, It's not even about the certificate and the graduation.
Mhm.
It's about you understanding. So we're gonna wait for the rest of your questions. While we're waiting, let's review Kenj about the details on how to sign up, and also what's the study now pay later program. Like, can you explain it all again? And you
Okay
can
po.
still ask questions, guys, ha?
Yes po. Yan. Okay, so again, so sa mga bagong ah wait, yan. So sa mga bagong kanonood lang diyan. So our website is join.virtualassistant.university. So andito yung ating reg form yan kung paano ba tayo mag-enroll. So now, discuss ko po ulit yung, yan, again, about Virtual Assistant University. So, we're a training platform owned by Virtual Lasting, and in this training po, you will learn 20 virtual assistant skills. So, again, yung mga courses natin, so we have your introduction to virtual assistant careers, lead generation, content marketing, affiliate marketing, email marketing, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, and IGTV, real estate marketing, Facebook ads, WordPress, e-commerce, automations with Zapier and IFTTT, Pinterest marketing, chatbot creation, video editing, Clickfunnels and funnel building, SEO or search engine optimization, copywriting, prospecting leads, and lastly, virtual assistant interview tips and proper etiquette. So, before, so yung 20 courses na na-mention ko kanina, so 2K each yon. But now, you can avail yung 20 courses natin for only 7,999. So, syempre, alam naman namin na hindi lahat makakapag-provide agad ng 7,999. That's why meron tayong study now, pay later program. So, literal na magsa-study ka ngayon, magti-training ka ngayon, then the payment is later na after the training. Again, open siya to all Filipino nationals ages 18 years and older. And reminder lang, again, na limited lang yung slots natin na allotted for this program. Kung gusto nyo i-check pa yung iba nating program, so pwede nyo i-visit yung ating Facebook page at virtualassistant.university. And this program will last for 5 weeks. So, later tayo dito sa registration form. Dito muna tayo sa payment term. So, yun nga, minake sure namin na sa swak din siya sa kaya ninyo. So, again, ang collection natin is after the training pa. And since yun nga, ang collection natin is every 15th and 30th of the month, parang ang mangyari dyan, mas-split yung 7,999 into 4 payments. So, magkakaroon kayo ng halos 2 months yan para mabayaran yung 7,999. And ang maganda pa dito, yan, kung makakuha kayo ng client under virtual lasting, so we will refund yung binayad ninyo 100% after 6 months of employment. And sa pagkakaalam ko, meron ng ibang nakapag-claim na nito. So, next natin is yung promo, syempre. So, ang start ng training natin, again, ay ngayong February 1. So, kung magbabayad kayo on or before February 1, so, instead of paying 7,999, magiging 3,999 na lang siya. So, that's a big discount. So, kung ako sa inyo, yan, grab na natin yung promo na yan. And yan, sa mga gusto mag-avail ng ating promo, so ito yung ating payment channel. So we have here BPI, BDO, Union Bank, GCash, Paymaya, Coins.ph, Cebuano Luwilier, Palawan, and M. Luwilier. So para sa mga gusto magbayad via debit or credit card, so click nyo lang tong buy now na button dito and madadirect kayo then sa PayPal. So, automatic discounted na yun na 3,999. So, yan, ang dami natin yung payment channel. So, wala na tayong excuse. So, add to cart na. Yan. Okay. So, now for our registration form.
Yes.
So, again, visit nyo lang yung ating website sa join.virtualassistant.university or pwede nyo rin namang i-click yung link na makikita ninyo dyan sa ating sa description part nitong ating live stream. So, madadirect na kayo nun sa ating reg form. Yan. So, kung via website naman kayo, so click nyo lang tong enroll now na makikita ninyo dyan or ito. Yan. So, once na na-click nyo na yan, madadirect kayo nan sa ating registration form. And reminder lang, upon signing up, meron tayong requirements. So, ito yung Ayan, two valid IDs, proof of residency, and three signature specimens. So, since yun nga, mag-enroll tayo for the Study Now Pay Later program. And don't worry kasi inaayos natin yung nagiging enrollment process natin dito para mas mapadali talaga. And expectin nyo na after ninyo mag-fill out dito, so may marireceive kayo na email galing sa amin. Okay? So, ayan, again, sa mga interested na to enroll or just want to know more about us, so visit nyo lang yung aming website sa join.virtualassistant.university. Yun po.
All right. So thank you so much for that, Kenj. So we only have one question, and it's from our Katrine, who's in the self-paced program. So, hey, doon sa lead gen, may assignment doon. Medyo hirap ako hanapin email ad ng mga real estate company ng iba. Pag di ko ba naibigay yung email ad nila, minus points ba yun sa grades? It would be, kasi technically, companies really would have email addresses, right? So we have highlighted ways that you can look for it. You can look for it in their who is registry. You can look for it like maybe in their social media. If you don't find, an email address, siguro don't include that entry. Kasi it's so
Yes.
important to have an email entry. Kasi usually, sa lead gen, emails talaga are so important because maybe it's going to be a cold email campaign. So if there's no email address,
Mhm.
that entry is not going to be so useful. So that's just my advice. Don't beat yourself up. Just do it. Uh, it will really help you kasi when you have clients, then, you know, um, you may encounter clients who would need lead gen. Like literally, I have four people who does lead gen for me every day. And so like, yeah. But don't worry, because not all clients are looking for lead gen, but at least you have the experience on how to do like the data mining thing. Okay? So may sinabi si Vanessa, at mag-message daw yung VAU. So Vanessa says, kaya yan matapos. Yes, kaya mo yan matapos.
Yes.
Okay? Also, sabi ni Jasmine, I'm excited na po for Feb 1 training. I'll refer this to my friends too. See you soon po. That's great,
Mm.
Jasmine. We really appreciate it. I think they even have like, if you're a group, I think you can get a discount. I don't know if that's still in
Yes
effect. I'm
po.
not so sure. But yeah, so if you have friends who will be joining, maybe you can get it even cheaper so that you can
Yeah.
all learn together. I think they're really like, I'm so amazed because here in VAU, we have like siblings who are doing it, cousins together, mga barkada, as well as like husband and wife tandem. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, all right. So it's already 10 o'clock. By the way, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Can you hear me, Kenj?
Yes po.
Okay. Kasi parang, anyway. So, if you have questions and if you're interested to like know more about it, just contact our page. Just look for Virtual Assistant University. Also have an email address. It's flashed on the screen. We also have a mobile number. Let's read it again. Oh my gosh. So for
Yes.
the email address, that's mail at virtualassistant.university. Then there's phone number 0947 100 6090. Then you can go to Facebook pages at virtualassistant.university and also at Judy Ralias. And you can go directly to our page, join.virtualassistant.university. Okay? Instead of .com, it's .university. That's the domain
Yes.
extension. Okay? So anyway, uh, I hope everybody has a restful night and you all have a great day. And I hope to see you all on the training. You take care, guys. Bye bye.
Bye guys.
Thank you, Kenj.